All right, Dr. George Schofield joins us now for Focus 50 Plus. Good morning.
Good morning.
We're talking about perfect timing because it's Cyber Monday, and we're
Absolutely.
talking about giving versus receiving of gifts.
Right, exactly. So people have talked to me this week about feeling a lot of pressure. What am I going to give people?
Right.
And they're feeling a lot of pressure because they're asked what they want to receive, and they don't know the answer to that one either. So it's a little bit like a teeter-totter.
Yeah.
So my question would be to everyone, where do you stand? Is there enough balance in there? Are you conscious of having enough energy to give and having enough energy around knowing what you want to receive so people aren't operating blind?
Do you have to, as you go about trying to figure this out, do you have to like each equally? Do you
No.
have to like, okay.
It's going to change from year to year. Some years you're going to be more sort of enlightened or more energized around giving.
Right.
Other years you may be much clearer about what you want, and so I don't think any particular year matters. It's the average and where you stand on this teeter-totter. Most of the time, it's okay to be out of balance if you know it and it doesn't bother you. If it does bother you, you're not aware of it. That can be a big problem.
Are there some options to perhaps giving traditional gifts that kind of...
There are.
Okay.
And they, as we've spoken about before,
Yeah, you're big
frequently
into it, yeah.
they have to do with having an experience.
Exactly, yes.
So you can give someone an independent experience. You can send them to a show, or you can do something that they don't usually do.
Mm-hmm.
You can give them an experience with you. One of my sons took one of my grandsons, who was old enough to do this, into San Francisco to see a symphonic presentation of the music from Star Wars.
Oh, neat.
Because his son was old enough to do that. He'd never been in the symphony hall before. They took Bart into the city. They did the whole thing. So that's would be an example of giving you and giving somebody a different experience. The third one is just some time with you.
Yeah.
Have someone for breakfast. Give them a certificate good for a dinner at your house with two friends that they really enjoy and they don't get to see very often.
That's really a great idea. It's really
So
nice.
there are lots of different options that we have other than simply buying something and wrapping it up in a box. It's okay to do that if that's the right choice, but back to the teeter-totter,
Right.
if it's going to be meaningful for you and you're going to be giving things that you really like to give and receiving things you really like to receive,
Right.
maybe one of those options would be the best for you.
Well, sounds, yeah, I love those ideas.
Good.
Perfect timing too, because here we are, Cyber Monday.
Here we
heading
are,
into the
Cyber
holiday.
Monday. Take it to heart.
Exactly. All right.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Kathy.
All right. We'll see you next Monday.
You got it.
All right. We'll see you guys right after the break, so stick around.